are real and which ones you can only see in movies.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Каждый день все больше и больше вещей, ну, типа изобретаются, которые выглядят как часть фантастического фильма.
Mm-hmm.
Давайте посмотрим, сможешь ли ты узнать, ну, отличить инновацию от типа штуки из кино.
That. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Self-driving cars. All right.
Self-driving cars. People have been talking about them forever, but are there any plans to actually create and use them anytime soon?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's reality. Pills for memes. Dozens of sci-fi films and books promise us that very soon we will need no food at all, getting through one day on a pill instead. Is it actually going to happen? Uh, I think it's fiction.
Yeah.
What? Flying taxis. What can look more futuristic than a taxi that can lift you above the traffic and transport you to work in no time? But is this going to become reality? I think it's not. It's fiction. Uh, Invisibility. Half interesting and half scary. Invisibility makes you think both of the famous Harry Potter cloak and of its potential dangers as a military technology. But maybe it already exists. Uh, Fiction. Instant translation device. I still learn foreign languages. What if you could just plug in your earphones and they would translate people's words for you in real time? Sounds exciting, but does
Exciting.
it exist? Exciting,
Mm-hmm.
but that exists. Uh, I think I heard something like this. So maybe it's the reality.
Yeah. You're
Mm.
right. Mm-hmm.
Advanced facial facial
Facial.
recognition.
Facial recognition. Mm-hmm.
Would you like your boss to instantly know when you are distracted or when you are trying to lie to them? Facial recognition could give people this kind of creepy power, and maybe it already does. Mm, I think it's fiction.
Hooray.
What I got is most of us nowadays you are moderately interested in tech, but can sometimes mix truth with fiction. Or maybe it's just visual thinking.
Mm-hmm. You have some nice results here. So um, do you remember there was a sort of a story of a Bradbury? And he said about the story. There was said that there will be some type of men who be able to talk with themselves using something in the like using some stuff in their ears. Do you remember that? It was kind of futuristic. It was written in the 70s of 20th century, and it was said that they people will be able to contact with each other just by using some sort of device in their ear. And it was like a futuristic story about a person who came, like, who traveled in time, and he just saw the situation when someone just talked. It seemed like he talked to himself because there was no one around, but the phone hasn't been invented yet, and the dude didn't have a clear understanding what was the reason why he was talking with someone else, while there's no one else. So yeah, there's some things that actually we're we can predict that they will appear soon, because I think technology made a huge step like recently, and we can say that who knows what will be the future of our technologies. And like all our gadgets, all our like modern style of life. Like anyway, everything's like changing, and we can't predict what professions will be will be on demand. So yeah, we can't say about technologies either. So you can read. We can read another part. It's a little bit lower. Already there, but operating a little bit lower. Self-driving cars already there, but operating on very limited roads.
Also, they often come with the driver at the wheel just to babysit the tech. Ну, как бы такие машины уже есть, но как бы используются на ограниченном количестве дорог. И помимо этого, там обычно сидит водитель, который, ну, типа, следит за технологией.
Да, да, такой глагол как babysit, это типа присматривать, да, в значении, что все равно технологии надо контролировать, да. Okay, pills for meals.
Strange, but scientists are unable to pack all the calories and nutritives we need into one single pill. However, Soylent has developed a powder you can use to substitute your meals, so all you lazy or busy people out there can find relief.
You know, I think I know what powder they're talking about. And this is not a Solent's, Solent's invention. That was the invention of Maya, ancient inhabitants of South Africa or South America. I mean, South and North America. Yeah. They were Maya, and they used some bushes. You got me right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay. Flying taxis.
Bell, in partnership with Uber, has just introduced the concept of the first ever flying taxi. The first passenger flights are scheduled for 2023. Looks pretty impressive, doesn't it?
I always dream to fly, so I think when they start selling some types of flying cars, I think I'll be the one to buy it. Okay. Invisibility.
Tokyo scientists have convincingly demonstrated that though invisibility is theoretically possible, it would require so much equipment that it would not be used for military purposes, which is a very reassuring.
Reassuring though?
Reassuring though, come to think of it. Instant translation device.
Стой, не перевел ничего.
Ну, ученые из Токио, доказали, что теоретически, невидимость возможна, но для этого необходимо много инструментов.
Слишком много инструментов, которые не могут быть использованы для военных целей.
Да.
Что является убедительным, типа впечатляющим или оказывающим влияние на принятие этого решения, reassuring, то есть что убеждает подобным, обнадеживает. Вот здесь написано. Что является очень обнадеживающим, когда мы об этом задумаемся. Actually, there were some sort of technologies that are also given in some types of sci-fi books. It was about sort of material that checks the distance between you and some other people, and it reflects, it gives them the clear vision, like as it would be, as if it would be created by some, some sort of um, like outer intellect, like just gadget that controls that creates the right vision, and it mimics to the system, because it checks the visuals in front of you back and forth, and it creates the whole vision that you are the part of the picture and you're not seen. So actually I really think that it's possible, it's possible, but yeah, as long as that person will stop moving, or he will make any sound, yeah, you'll check it really quick. Okay. Instant translation device. Yeah, that's a known thing. We all have it in our iPhones. Who cares? Yeah.
I just
Call to say I love you.
point about invisibility reminds me of one lecture I was like I think in the previous year in Mrs. University, and professor was telling about invisibility and how it's possible, but the main point was about not making invisibility not just by visual, by the eyes, but for ears, for gadget who can screen
who can scan and and check your attendance,
something like physical attendance, so it's more it's more complex problem, not only like what we see,
Yes, this is behind the scene. We can't, we're not into that type of gadget. We're not good in science enough to tell how to accomplish all that, how to do that. Okay, rejoice.
Rejoice those of you who have always been terrible at foreign languages. Google Translate is available on all assistant-optimized headphones and Android phones, which means that more and more Google headphones can help you understand conversation in other languages. К счастью для тех, кто типа
всегда испытывал сложности с изучением языков, да.
Да, Google переводчик доступен на всех, типа смартфонов, не знаю.
Нет, это для headphones, для наушников, для всех наушников, оптимизированных для там с Siri или с Алисой, чтобы там микрофон был и чтобы, да.
И смартфонов на андроиде, что говорит о том, что
значение, что далее, что в дальнейшем Google наушники смогут помочь тебе понимать диалоги в других языках.
Advanced facial recognition. It's rather disturbing, especially considering the implications this tech can have, but true. Chinese schools are already installing cameras that can analyze a student's expressions and tell the teacher who is distracted or angry.
Палево. Ну, это является довольно, типа, отвлекающим, бесящим, ну, типа, особенно, когда принимаем решения, когда мы особенно понимаем, какие, типа, последствия эти технологии могут повлечь.
Но это правда.
Ну да, на самом-то деле это же просто это тотальный контроль, это дикая жесть вообще. Любой хакер сможет подключиться к камере и палить всех.
Но в китайских школах уже установили камеры, которые анализируют эмоции типа учеников и говорят учителям, кто типа
Кто типа отвлекается или зол.
и зол, да.
Okay. Is it amazing how rapidly our world is changing and how many amazing things are being created every day? What do you think?
Yeah, I think so. In last 10 years, I guess, or maybe more.
Yeah, I think the last
world is changed a lot. And,
has changed.
Has changed a lot, and technologies made a big step forward. So it's unpredictable.
Yes, I think the further the better. The further the better, but still.
How it can be and how technologies can change.
You know, yeah. During the last half of a century, so many things have been invented, and we can predict what will be next because we have some sort of research in the area of medicine, some research in the area of finance, some research in the area of technologies and environment. So, yeah, we'll see what will future be like, but yeah, I'm kind of curious about it. You know. Okay, today we're going to watch video about one of these things. So. But first, let's just translate some phrases and create proper definitions. You have to look at some of the words that will help you to understand the video we're going to watch today. Tissue.
A tissue. I remember it correctly. I think it means like. Like part of skin or body.
Sorry? Что ты хотел сказать с этим? Я не услышал тебя.
Ну, это как типа что-то типа части тела или часть.
Ну, это типа ткань.
Ну, да.
Либо tissue это салфетка, но она чуть-чуть бы по-другому писалась, да, либо это материал, формирующий человека, животное или клетки растений.
Ну вот, то есть я говорил, что это типа как часть кожи.
Да.
Часть тела. В том, что не ткань, а то, из чего типа что-то состоит.
Ну да, материя.
Да. A breakthrough. An important discovery. A blood vessel. The tube through which blood flows in a man's body after the swings. Regenerate. To make something develop and grow strong again. Shortage. Mm, a situation when there's not enough of something that people need, and
Слышишь, не
to
ори, давай.
transplant, and to move an organ from one body into another.
Okay. Ohio State University has developed the technologies that can reprogram skin cells to repair and organs.
Tissues.
Yep.
Hospitals in developing countries suffer from severe medical device
Yep.
breakthroughs.
Severe medical device shortage.
Scientists have argued for years whether it is possible to transplant a human head from one body to another. Very soon, scientists will be able to grow all kinds of human tissues like skin or brain cells.
Yeah.
Nobody knows if humans will ever be able to regenerate an arm or a leg like some lizards do.
Yeah.
3D printing is definitely one of the biggest scientific breakthroughs.
Только не scientific а scientific.
Scientific breakthroughs all of times.
So, do you think there are most important specific breakthrough? What are the most specific breakthroughs of 21st century?
I don't know. It's a hard question because a lot of things
were invented.
Were invented here. So
yeah, let's just keep it. Okay, let's watch that video.
In a major medical breakthrough, Tel Aviv University researchers have 3D printed the world's first complete heart using a patient's own cells and biological materials. Until this moment, scientists have successfully printed only simple tissues without blood vessels.
The technology that we've developed in the lab is based on a small biopsy that is taken from the fatty tissue of the patient. The cellular and the acellular material is separated, while the cells are reprogrammed to become stem cells and differentiated to cardiac and endothelial cells and other cells.
In the United States, heart disease is the leading cause of death among men and women. Worldwide, only 4,000 transplants occur annually, and 20 people die every day waiting for a transplant. With a shortage of heart donors, the need to develop new ways of regenerating a diseased heart is crucial. The engineered heart matches the immunological, cellular, biochemical, and anatomical properties of the patient, which researchers hope will reduce rejection rates by the patient's bodies.
We look at CT images of patients, we look at the blood vessels, and we create matching tissue that, in addition to the match of the cells and the biomaterials to the patient, it also matches the anatomy of the patient.
The heart created by the researchers at Tel Aviv University is small, about the size of a rabbit's heart. It has the muscles, fibers, and blood vessels of a heart, but it is not yet able to pump independently.
So the next challenge would be to mature these hearts in the lab, to interact better with each other, to provide better electrical signal, so that the heart will have pumping ability. And then after we achieve that, we would like to go to small animals, initially to implant these hearts in parallel to the hearts of these animals.
The technology is in its early stages, and human transplants are still a number of years off. But Professor Dvier hopes that within the next decade, organ printers will become a staple piece of equipment in hospitals, giving new meaning to the term, have a heart.
Yeah, sounds great.
Yeah.
Okay, what did they talk about?
Mm. The shortage of heart donors, given the heart pumping ability. What company the heart is comprised of.
One more.
The rejection rates in heart transplantation, and how they can be reduced.
Awesome. Okay. So, do you think scientists will be able to replace any organ that is not working in the future?
Yeah, I think it is possible, and it's
Yeah, I think literally that's the future of any medicine cure. Because yeah, what for to just to make someone suffer if you can just give him a new organ.
yeah.
But probably that will be like an adventure only for rich guys. As usual, you know, you can't help everyone. This is like evolution. Only the fittest survive. So yeah, I'm sorry to tell you that, but yeah, I've got to go. So maybe next time we'll be working for 1.5 hours. Okay. Thank you
Yeah.
so much. Yeah, hope to see you again faster.
Yeah.
So yeah, keep in touch. You can type me where it's convenient for you. I will send you my sort of schedule, my timetable. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have a nice day. Yeah. Have a nice evening.
Yeah.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much
thank
for your
you.
patience.
Yeah.
Good luck. Yeah. Take care.